It's time now for a look. It's time now for a look at latest in local news. In the news, City of Jesup has several contested political races, which will be decided by the registered voters by the City of Jesup in November. Election date is Tuesday, November the 7th. Early voting will take place before that. WIFO FM continues to interview the candidates running, and on today's Butch and Bob show in studio will be former City Council member Ricky Reddish, who's running for that District 1 council seat. Again, he formerly held the seat several years ago. Also running for that seat is former Police Chief Perry Morgan. Next week on Monday and Tuesday, two more candidates. Monday, Margaret Rawls, a candidate in District 4. Also running for that District 4 seat is Jonathan McCullough. On Tuesday, candidate in District 5, Katrina Dumas. She'll be in studio. She's running along with former City Manager Mike Deal. Once again, all the city elections are contested. The election date is Tuesday, November 7th. Reminder, candidate Ricky Reddish on today's Butch and Bob show. The mayor's race also contested in City of Jesup. Incumbent Mayor Ralph Hickox being challenged by Tyrone Johnson. The mayor of Scriven, Jason Weaver's announced plans to run for County Commissioner in District 2, sent out a press release announcing his candidacy for that position. It says, after much thought and prayer, I've decided that when my term ends this time as mayor of the city of Scriven, I'll be seeking to qualify to run for the Wayne County District 2 County Commissioner seat. I have prayed about this decision over the past few months, as has been a very thought-out process. I love this city. I love this county. I love all the people. I have taken my position as serious as I could have. I would also do that as your next county commissioner. I dedicated myself to serving the citizens from Scriven all the way up to Washington, D.C. I'm very appreciative of the opportunities that have been awarded to me from the governor's office, the DNR, the White House officials, the GMA, and many local organizations. It's been my honor to be chosen to hold so many positions locally, at state level, and on the national level. I can only hope I made you all proud, as my main focus was advocating for Scriven, Wayne County, and small cities across our state and country every day of my time. I hope the lessons, experience, and decisions I've encountered have prepared me to move forward with this new capacity. I cannot show enough appreciation to my family, the citizens, and my friends who have supported me endlessly and given to our city over my tenure. We could not have achieved success without all the amazing staff, members of council, and you, my true friends. I promise dedication, and I'm very proud of the direction this city as a whole has gone. I would be honored to use my knowledge, learnings, and connections to serve District 2, just as I have served the city of Scriven. I appreciate all the words of encouragement and support you all have given me during the past 6 years of tenure, as well as the discussions the past few months preparing to run for this position. Please continue to keep my family and I in your thoughts and prayers as we navigate forward the next 2 years, finishing my term as mayor while preparing to run for Wayne County District 2 Commissioner in 2026. I also urge you all to continue performing your part in making this the number one small town USA as we begin to create a number one country in Georgia. I humbly ask you all please vote and join in support for me, Jason Weaver, during the next Wayne County District 2 election. It would humbly be appreciated by myself, my family, and our entire elected Jason Weaver committee. Again, Jason Weaver announcing that he's running for County Commissioner District 2 in the year 2026. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Wayne County Historical Society meets this evening at Captain Joe's Seafood Restaurant at 7 p.m. A Dutch Treat meal takes place at 6. Guest speaker is Derby Waters. He's presenting his new book, Broadhurst, The Witch in the Garden of Bones. The novel is based on actual Wayne County history. Copies of the books are on sale this evening. Memberships encouraged. Guests are welcome. That's taking place tonight at Captain Joe's Seafood Restaurant. Again, the Wayne County Historical Society meeting at a Dutch Treat meal at 6, and the meeting gets underway at 7 p.m. Wayne County Chamber of Commerce hosting their annual State of Wayne County Forum. The date, September 27th at Coastal Pines Technical College at 10 a.m. Speakers will include County Administrator Paul Drotti, the three mayors, Jesup Mayor Ralph Hickox, Oda Mayor Greg Rozier, and Scriven Mayor Jason Weaver. Tickets are $30 for chamber members, $40 for non-members, available at the Chamber of Commerce. If you need more information and to register for the event, call the Chamber of Commerce at 912-427-2028. City of Jesup giving notice that a public meeting will be held to discuss a wastewater improvement project funded by the Georgia Clean Water State Revolving Fund. It's going to take place on Tuesday, September 9th at 10 a.m. at City Hall. The proposed project includes upgrades to the existing 301 South and 301 North pump stations, approximately 34,500 linear feet of a new 8-inch, 16-inch, and 24-inch sewer force mains. New sewer infrastructure will receive wastewater from the southern region of Jesup and transport the flow to the existing water reclamation facility. The anticipated cost of the project is approximately $9,065,698. And the public encouraged to attend the meeting. Your participation, they state, is encouraged and considered essential to the selection and development of the final plan to be adopted prior to its approval by the state of Georgia Department of Natural Resources. Comments are to be received in writing to Bill Schuman by email at bschuman@jesupgeorgia.gov. Once again, the meeting set for Tuesday, September 19th at 10 a.m. at City Hall. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp has once again suspended the state's gas tax to cut the cost of motor fuel for Georgians. Kemp can only suspend the tax 1 month at a time through a state of emergency, which will run through October the 12th, but he can continue the tax break on a monthly basis through executive orders, and the governor says that's exactly what he plans to do. Kemp was at the tourism conference on Jesup Island this week at the convention center. Says the suspension of the gas tax is the way to get that money back into the pocket of hardworking Georgians. Kemp has been a constant critic of President Joe Biden and his administration, blaming it for the rising prices and inflation. The governor says he's simply looking out for Georgians. Once again, the governor has suspended the state's gas tax and is in effect now until October the 12th. The fall is arriving, and with it, the flu season as well. The new COVID-19 vaccine is arriving as well. Federal health officials are hoping with this week's anticipated approval of the updated COVID-19 vaccine that more people will make it part of their annual flu shot vaccine. On Monday, the Food and Drug Administration approved the updated vaccines, which are expected to arrive on the heels of a summertime rise in COVID cases just in advance of the flu season. The question remains how long it will take to start arriving in doctors' offices, pharmacies, and health departments. A spokesman for the Georgia Department of Public Health says they won't know the exact timetable for the vaccine being available at local health departments until the updated vaccine gets final approval from the CDC. They state that could come as early as this week. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.